Woman admits they need to do their part and listen to men.
Where people think like, I have to talk because everyone tells me I have to talk, make my voice heard. No, shut up.
And if you're silent, then you're not of value. That's what people think. They think,
right.
Well, you didn't add anything.
Right.
Well, you didn't take anything away either.
Yes. I will tell you this too, Stephen. When I go to meetings, or sometimes I go to meetings, and if I'm the dumbest person in the room, I'm the happiest person. Mm-hmm. That's the one time where I'm happy because I'm thinking, wow, look at all these smart people around me, and I get to be part of this. I get to listen. I love to sit back and listen. There's times, I just had a meeting with like my scripted agent, Sylvie, with my manager about some TV project. And I knew enough to say, they're like, hey, Evie, this and this. And I said, you know what? This is space I don't know. I'm going to follow your lead. Fill me in. I'm taking a seat back. You guys do the talking.
I'm going to flip this back to a man-woman relationship. I said this in one of my videos. Most women's mouths move faster than their brains can process. Women need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Do you all know about this man versus bear trend that has been going on for a while now?
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Man is scary.
With a bear.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you like fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
A bear.
I would say a man.
When there's a snake, you call men to come to protect you. When there's a bear, you call a man to come save you. Basically, you women are damsels in distress, even though a lot of you are plus-sized nowadays. Sorry, not sorry. Women don't know what they want. Check out these funny memes I saw on my feed a few days ago. Bears returning women to men after spending a few minutes with them. The women probably nagged so much about Mr. Bear not caring about her because Mr. Bear was out too long fending for what she would have for dinner. Unappreciative bunch. Mr. Bear, you can keep them. We're done. Feminist meat sure tastes different. Probably going to be needing more. Most of these women are feminists. A lot of meat to go around for other bears. The bear choosing a man after a week with the women. Tell me about it. Just 1 week? Try living with them for 25 years. Let's go hunt together. Those women say they are independent. Let them fend for themselves.
How is it that I look like this today, yet no man wants me to be his girlfriend?
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am... Oh my god.
Pathetic. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Drizzle drizzle means I'm too broke to make it rain. Drizzle drizzle means you need to make an appointment with your urologist. Stat. Drizzle drizzle means I'm so maidenless that all I do with my time is comment drizzle drizzle into the comment sections of women that I would have to pay to spend time with me. Drizzle drizzle means mom, call the maintenance man. Drizzle drizzle means you're so unoriginal that you have to piggyback off the creativity of women. I have yet to see one person with a picture of their actual face as their profile picture using the phrase drizzle drizzle.
Did y'all see the video that I posted about a young lady who moved in with her boyfriend of 8 years after he bought a house without her? She's paying him rent and renovating his home for free. If you have not seen that video, go back and look at the comments and come back to this video so we can chat. Baby, the men are in my comments talking about drizzle, drizzle. So you know how Shira 7 says sprinkle, sprinkle, ha ha ha. They are saying drizzle, drizzle. They're not going to war anymore. They're not using hammers. They're not building homes. They're not hunting or gathering. They are on TikTok and comment sections saying drizzle, drizzle under my video. and drizzle drizzle under a hoochie daddy short outfit that says soft life on the back of it. That's all I know.
These women chose bears over us, yet they still have the effrontery to complain that we don't approach them anymore. You say the patriarchy is oppressing you. You fought for the right to work, yet you complain about working. You complain about being independent. You say you love dad bods, yet you'd pick a man with 6 rock abs over him 10 out of 10 times. What exactly do women want? They say something, yet they mean the opposite. Back to the dating perspective. Women barely even know how they want to be treated. Given that women's dating preferences are so based on hierarchy, top 20% of men, they literally just look around to see what other women are chasing, or what society shows them to be attractive men. A lot of the time, wires get crossed in some of these females' minds, where high value and unattainable come to mean the same thing to them, which is why I assume serial killers and mass shooters get fan mail from women. This also explains why dating standards seem to change depending on the period and culture. See what Kendra, a female dating coach, has to say about modern women.
Before I go any further, let me address some comments because I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of whenever I have to have a direct moment with a woman, oh, Kendra, you're being insensitive. You're making people feel low. Don't watch my show. If that's how you feel, do not watch it. Because when I have a man up here, there's nothing but women. Actually, let me talk about this. I have a guy on my Facebook page right now who's in a jacuzzi. And there are so many women in the comments saying, he's gay, he's this, he's a sissy, he's giving me feminine vibes. You women don't have any problems expressing yourself when it's something negative to a male. But let a woman come up here and we have to have a real talk moment. All of a sudden, I don't like this show because I feel low. You don't like this show because your ass don't want to take direct criticism. And you know what? That's why your ass is going to be watching me as long as I do the show. And you ain't going to get a man.
I love the ending of that clip so much that I want to hear it again.
You don't like the show because your ass don't want to take direct criticism. And you know what? That's why your ass is going to be watching me as long as I do the show. And you ain't going to get a man.
Women need to understand that most of the time, they're the problem, and they need to own their shit. But they never do. Accountability is their kryptonite. You see, women learn at a certain point in their lives that high value equals men with options. The reality is, men with options give you a very small slice of their attention when they're bored because he has 5 more in his phone just like you. Women end up associating slice of attention with high value and thus end up literally trying to chase Chad and fuckboys. Women will go on social media, compare their looks to the girls they see on there with their boyfriends or whoever they're hanging out with, and then have it in their mind that since she's with him, they deserve a man like that too. The height obsession in America is a direct consequence of this phenomenon. The more a woman sees other women arbitrarily making that 6-foot guys are hot distinction, the more she's going to try to chase those guys to make herself feel better amongst the imagined hierarchy of women she has in her head. Essentially, tall men are trophies for women to show off to other women. Even when it comes to sex, it's about her cause she feels more attractive fucking the guys that other women want. This also would explain all those. My one friend who pulled hella, even though he's a short, balding Indian janitor, stories everyone on here seems to have. They only got that way because they started off with uglies and eventually worked women's brains to their advantage to the point where just being wanted by X number of women was enough for the surrounding females. You could say this is just status at play, but your status can literally change depending on what celebrities are shown on TV and in movies and are regarded as attractive. Status also includes money and looks. A little tangent, but this obsession with hierarchy and the men at the top is why humanity isn't ever going to escape the plagues of capitalism. Women would rather have capitalism with a bunch of playboy billionaires that 40% of them are trying to grasp whilst getting pumped and dumped over everyone living a theoretically equal lifestyle with minimal inequality, with 90% of them living a modest lifestyle with husbands. Not a real statistic, but you get the point I'm trying to make. I do get that this is a human thing to an extent, and men also do this to a way less extreme. It just seems to be strained by the way women's sexuality and brains work. Since they naturally want to submit, that kind of means they need to be told what to do and what the status quo is. I have literally had grown women tell teenage me at jobs that something was my fault or my responsibility because you're the man. They literally need to be told what to do. That's why a ton of them have this "I want you to take initiative" thing going on. Women have no idea what they want, so they need to learn how to shut the hell up instead of saying and making rules that will hurt them in the long run. Anyway, that's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.